Every New Year, somebody fires a gun into the air and thinks, it'll come down somewhere else. This is where it came down.
So you don't know what that is?
No, tell me about it.
What do you think it was?
I thought it was an exposed fastener.
That right there, that's the lie that people tell themselves. It's probably nothing. It's probably not my problem. All this bullshit.
Is that a bullet? You gotta be kidding me.
It's a roof bullet.
No, that's not a metaphor. That's not clickbait. That's a bullet that fell out of the sky into someone's house.
Holy.
Yeah. That's your first one. Now you can't take this one because it'll leak. But yeah, that's a roof bullet.
Oh, that's wild.
Right?
Yeah, I thought it was like a screw, a machine screw or something for some
Yeah.
reason.
That's from somebody celebrating 4th of July, New Year's Eve, something like that.
And that's the part that should piss everybody off, because nobody aimed at this house. Nobody wanted this to happen, which means this wasn't malicious. It was stupid.
And these bullets, when they go up, right, they do come down.
Crazy how physics works, right? Bullets don't disappear. They don't get arrested in midair. They don't magically lose all energy because you were celebrating. They come back down.
They adhere to Newton's laws of physics, just like anything else. And then they'll get lodged in your roof like that. Imagine if that kind of thing hit you on the head.
That's the part people never imagine. They imagine the bang. They imagine the vibes in the fields. They imagine the Instagram story. They never imagine the aftermath. And honestly, if you're doing this on your Instagram story, you're an idiot.
This is the first one you've seen?
No, it's not the first one. You never forget your first. No, this is like my 5th one, I think. 4th or 5th. Yeah, this is a Midtown special. Probably a little 9mm or something like that.
4th or 5th. Which means this isn't rare, it's just rarely seen. And this right here is what celebratory gunfire actually looks like. Not the shot going up, but where it lands. And if you actually care about gun culture, real gun culture, this is where responsibility matters, which brings me to this. For years, anti-gunners have tried to shame gun owners into silence. They say we're obsessed. They say we love guns too much. They say that passion is something to be embarrassed about. Now they're calling us amosexuals, a person obsessed with owning guns, a zealous supporter of the right to bear arms. Cool. That sounds like a compliment to me, because if I'm going to be obsessed with anything, it's the right to defend my life responsibly. So we don't run from it, we own it. So if that mindset speaks to you, check out the line of amosexual merchandise that I have at shop.mrcolion.com. We have them in this hat. We have different variations of this hat as well. Shirts, hoodies, drinkware, you name it. I'll put a link in the description section for you to check out the available products. Now, back to why this matters. 3 years ago, I made a video specifically about this exact behavior, because every new year, my timeline gets flooded with people firing guns into the air like gravity took the night off. And back then, I said this verbatim. For those that like to pop off shots into the air on New Year's, a falling bullet can reach speeds of up to and above 200 miles per hour. So sit your ass down and go to the gun range in the morning if you want to shoot that bad. The problem is, people have like a mental disconnect. They can't see the bullet anymore, so they think the danger disappears with it. It doesn't. And I addressed the biggest misconception directly. Yes, if you can manage to shoot a gun at a perfect 90-degree angle into the sky, the chances of that bullet falling and killing you aren't very high. But the vast majority of the people, and we're talking 99%, aren't shooting at a 90-degree angle. This is where people mess up. They're not firing straight up. They're firing at 45 degrees, which is exactly how bullets are designed to travel. Like I said back then, they're shooting like this. That's not safer. That's worse. That's literally how I shoot targets at distance. And here's what always gets ignored while people argue about physics online. Because while they're debating theory, real people are dealing with reality. Like this.
Police say a woman was found lying on the driveway. They say she had been shot due to celebratory gunfire on New Year's Eve.
Or this.
Our kids were in a room that we have that's down by the fire pit that has French doors, and those French doors were wide open. And I was walking towards that room and something skimmed over the top of my head, just right over the top of my head, and then went in that room and ricocheted around.
That something was a stray bullet.
Or this family.
A family says this bullet came through their roof and into their kitchen on New Year's Eve. They blame someone who was shooting guns into the air.
Or this.
A Southside Jacksonville mother of 3 is thankful that she, her family, and the family's pets were not hurt when a bullet came crashing through the roof of their home.
This is a picture of the bullet after it penetrated the ceiling before ultimately coming to a rest on the floor.
Or this one.
David Williams woke up in 2022 only to find a bullet hole in his truck window.
And I came out and got in my truck and noticed broken glass on the dash.
And after all of that, this is what I said verbatim. You're literally playing Russian roulette with other people's lives. And that Instagram video you just watched, that's Russian roulette made visible. That's the bullet you weren't supposed to see. Shooting into the air isn't pro-gun. It isn't culture. It isn't a celebration. It's negligence. If you love guns, please act like it. Because responsibility is the part of gun ownership none of us get to skip. One thing's for certain and 2 things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you. And we're all fighting this culture war together. Now you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.